Facebook, Twitter.
Okay.
I'm not really like, I had lunch today. Like, who cares?
Did you have lunch today?
I did had a very nice lunch, actually, in the green room.
The green room.
What do we have? We had sandwiches, didn't we? I had a ham sandwich.
I don't know. I'll read your Twitter account and find out.
I had a ham sandwich.
You took a picture and put it on Instagram, right?
No.
Yes, you did.
No, I don't do Instagram.
All right. So they'll take a look at you. Anything else you want to push or you doing or anything like that?
No.
You're enjoying life, huh?
I do.
That's fucking great. You're an awesome guy.
Thank you.
I'm honored to meet you. This was the best time, especially with the acapella guy.
Here.
I loved it.
Yes.
No, I'm not kissing your hand. I did that for Buck Rod. I did that for Starbuck. I'm not doing that for you.
Oh, Starbuck, you do it for. It's like.
Now, can I say something?
Okay, go ahead. It's your show, after all. For now.
Jesus, God damn it. Not only do I want to punch you because of my wife, I want to punch you stealing my show. You stole my wife, my show. You stole my afternoons.
I did kiss you on the cheek, though.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I forgot where I was going with this. Hey, thanks for joining me, man.
You said I did want to, something you wanted to say.
I fucking forgot.
Oh, about what? About the people?
No, you kissed me, and now I feel violated.
I understand.
Violated.
Oh, God.
I feel,
another sexual assault rap. Oh, shit.
What is that? What is this? Wait. One thing before we left. I posted I was going to talk to you.
You finally woke up. What?
Yes. I have an email from somebody. They wanted me to ask you questions. Your listeners. I had one listener get back to me. They wanted to know, when they say Twinkie on the set, did you ever want a Twinkie? That's one. This is
a Twinkie?
Yes. It's a question from a fan.
I'll tell you a story about Twinkie.
Okay.
Felix. He and I have had a great relationship for almost 40 years. He's an incredible guy.
Okay.
And this is one of the reasons. We're standing off the set.
Okay.
Right? He's in his outfit. And we're just waiting for the lighting to be done. And these girls kept coming by and they, Twinkie, and they rub his head. I said, Twinkie, Felix, you know why all the women come by and rub you on the head? And he said, no, Gil, why? I said, because you look like the world's largest dildo.
He does.
And behind the mask, I hear, fuck you, Gil.
He's all, fuck you, Bill.
Gil, not Bill.
Gil. Why did I say Bill?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Brain damage?
I
don't
ruined
know.
this. No, you kissed me and I'm still alive. I got to let you go. You got to get back to work. It's time.
There's nobody here. You drove everyone away.
Did you work with him all day? Is he this? This guy is so. You are the funniest guy. Wait, no. Let me see if anybody else funnier besides me. No, nobody. You're okay.
That was well done.
You're okay.
I'm sitting there going, okay, who's he going to talk about?
All right. Thanks, Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks,
You're welcome.
man.
I'm glad you had a chance to spend time with me.
Thank you, Gil Gerard, for coming on with us.
Yes, he loved the interview. He kept talking about it and talking about it and talking about it.
This guy is just funny. I have laughed. I never laughed so hard. And he let me sit at the table while he's signing autographs, talking to people.
And thank you for existing, because I love watching Buck Rogers growing up. That was one of my favorite shows, so thank you.
All right. Are you done with
Fine, go ahead.
getting all over Gil Gerard there?
No, I'm getting all over my mic.
All right, here is something. I was at work the other day, and I was telling people about a TV show. They're like, I've never heard of it before. I'm like, you've got to watch it. And this is going back a little bit. We're going to go back to the 80s. And I told them, I said, this show was on every Sunday night. And I said, Steven Spielberg worked on it. George Lucas to help out, and we get other people. And they spent no expense on actors on this show. And it was huge, but it only lasted 2 seasons. And I was blown away. And they're like, I've never heard of this. And I kept telling them, I'm like, it was called Amazing Stories. It was so awesome. So I said, I'm going to give you an assignment. One of them was Paul, and I said, I want you to download them and listen to them. It was just watch them. So he downloaded them. I gave him a week, and he came back. He goes, dude, why isn't this show in reruns? I said, I don't know. They do that to a lot of good movies, TV shows. Have you noticed that?
They're on Amazon, though.
I know, but he wanted to know why, you go to Sci-Fi, you can see Twilight Zone every 5 minutes, but Amazing Stories is not on. And I don't know if Spielberg is holding on to it or whatever. And he said the most amazing episode was The Gentleman. There's one where the guy gets a special remote. He's complaining about his wife, and he keeps changing it and turns her into a real hot woman, and he uses the remote and turns his son into Starbuck. Dirk Benedict, remember, from the A-Team? And then all of a sudden the TV goes crazy and the Hulk comes out and all that stuff like that. Said he loved it. I'm just I'm just sad that old shows like that can't be seen on a regular basis on television. And it's nice you get them online. So my homework assignment to you guys is Amazing Stories. Go look at it, try it out, and see if you like it or not.
Well, and also, if you didn't know, some trivia for you guys, the episodes from Amazing Stories, which, again, came out, I believe, in 1985, 1987. There was some episodes called...
85, that year. Wow. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, 85, there was something happened.
Something amazing.
It was a meteorite that came through. But anyway, the mission... Go to the Head of the Class and Mummy Daddy were edited into a single title movie. I bet you don't even know this, called The Story, incredibly, for the Italian market. The film was theatrically released on June 19, 1987.
No, I did know that.
Now you know.
I did not know that. So I need to get into some Disneyland news and because people are going to be heading down there talking about this. Disney theme parks are getting rid of smoking areas. And
100%.
100%.
Thank God.
Because they can't have that area over there. It's not because of health.
I know.
They need it for space. And second, if you're bringing a stroller to Disneyland now, it's going to be nearly impossible to get it in. It has to.
What about if it's their own stroller?
If it's too big, those big ones.
Oh, yeah, no way.
You're not allowed in. So you got to check it in and get one of theirs.
And
very few people are allowed in with strollers. So it's
just carry your kid. Good exercise.
All right.
Get those big biceps.
All right. Other Disneyland news. It looks like Disneyland's Galaxy's Edge is going to be opening on time. And once again, if you want to win the tickets, all you need to do is go on the website yournerdside.com, enter the win on the left side.
How many tickets are you giving away?
They sent out 20 more passes, so that is 10. I'm going to do 10.
10 people.
10, so we're going to pull out 10 more.
All you need is that one.
All right.
Go one to get faster in life.
All right, we're going to wrap up the show because Gil Gerard's interview was long. Next week, Wonder Woman is going to be on the show. You do not want to miss this. The legendary Wonder Woman who played the voice for, my favorite show, Super Friends.
Yes. Wear our Super Friends t-shirt.
So I want to hear that noise. Yes, yeah, that little thing was like, meanwhile, back at the Hall of Justice.
That defined our childhood. And
one more time, a little sounder. I love that thing. Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice. I love that. Next week's show, and before we leave, wrapping it up, Dumbo, we went to the premiere, full review on Dumbo. If you're going to see it, it's okay, not the best thing in the world. That's a quick recap real fast.
Yeah, and then read the article that Fonseca put out about it for a villain, and that we actually just talked about not too long ago, Michael Keaton, and how is it connected to Walt Disney at yournerdside.com.
He just bite the hand he fed. It wasn't him, it was Tim Burton, actually. Did it. All right, we'll talk to you next week's show. Make sure to send those emails in. We love getting emails from you. Always Fonseca at Your Nerd Side. And join us on social media at Your Nerd Side.
And then don't forget to be a hero to yourself and to others.
That does it for our show. Production of Fonseca.fm. To find our affiliates and shows we work with, go to Fonseca.fm. Executive producer Brandon Rendazzle. Assistant producer Lisa Layson. Research, of course, AMV. Make sure to follow us on social media at Your Nerd Side. Follow us on all podcast forums at iTunes, Apple, Spotify, you name it, we've got it. I want to thank our sponsors, Kellogg's. More than 100 years, Kellogg's and their employees have worked to do what's right for the communities by creating great products. From cereal, food, you name it. If you want to find out more about Kellogg's, go to Kellogg's.com. Also brought to you by Disney. Disney.com, Disney World, Disneyland. The possibilities for Disney are unbelievable. To find out more, go to Disney.com to see what they have and what they can offer for you. Skechers, the shoes you need to wear. The shoes that are awesome. SkechersUSA.com. You want to check them out and see what kind of pairs of shoes they have and what styles they have to offer. Twizzlers, Twizzlers.com. The candy everyone loves. You go to the movies, Twizzlers are the best to eat, and they're easy to sneak in. Twizzlers.com. The candy you love. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you next week. Thanks for listening to the show, and make sure to always follow us